my dear Scorpio. This is a love reading, a prediction for the month of December with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. And this reading is dedicated to Ali that made a donation for Scorpio. Thank you, sweet Ali. You have my gratitude. And this is a love reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. So when I tell you that this side is you, it might as well be the person or the situation you are dealing with. I usually read from the perspective of the person that have turned the other cheek their whole life, male or female. So use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this reading for you. And you can now get access to my premium content membership at 3 different levels at my channel, either as a supportive member that will get access to Q&As where I answer your most pressing questions, or as an extended member that will get most of my videos ahead of time and with few ads or no ads, and a full member that will get access to my mediumship training videos and other special videos above everything else. Welcome to check this out through the link in the description box or through the join button next to the subscribe button. And for my regular viewers, not much will change, except you will get more videos from me than you did before, thanks to the ones that become members to support my channel. And I will start shuffling your cards, and I use the Golden Universal Tarot with Roberto De Angelis. Okay. So when I open your deck here, I see the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse with the Page of Coins in the reverse. So it seems like neither person in this relationship wants to put one foot in front of the other and, you know, get things going or moving. So it might be a time where we feel a little bit prideful because we might have gotten hurt, or we don't understand the other person's point of view or why they're acting like this. And the fun thing is that both people seems to feel in a similar way. I feel that you're expecting more from this person, and you feel like you have done everything to be nice and to be you know, cooperative, and that they are plainly just stubborn. Okay, so I call the divine with Love and Light, and here we have Death in the reverse with the Page of Coins. So this feels a little bit sad because you feel like you're trying to persuade someone to be in a relationship with you that doesn't really want to be in a relationship with you. So you probably know that you should let go, but in the same time you don't want to be so prideful as to let go, since probably you feel that there's a connection or there's some great value in this relationship that makes you don't want to just you know, let it go and move on. So it's a hard time for you when everything logically is pointing to you needing to let it go. And I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world, and here we have 8 of Wands in the reverse with the Death in the reverse. So no good communication or no signs that points to that this will ever work out or that it will be improved. So it's not much hope as well. And 6 elements, and we have the 2 of Swords in the reverse with the 8 of Wands in the reverse. I'm thinking the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse is a person that has like deep issues with maybe with you, with themselves, with the world, and they don't want to tell you. So they feel inside that they feel bitter and angry, but they don't know really what reason they have for feeling this way. So they don't feel entitled to tell you or to voice their concerns. So inside they feel that they are right, and on a more logical level they don't really know. So therefore they don't communicate with you about these things because they don't feel like they have much to stand on, or that this is just feelings and they don't have any they can't explain to you why they are feeling this way or why they are acting so stubborn or bitter or closed down. So they are a little bit mystery even to themselves at this point. Queen of Swords and the Two of Cups. So for some reason they are judging your relationship. Maybe they feel that you're going to hurt them in some way, or that they need to stay sharp and focused to not be led astray. Okay. 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Scorpio viewers. So I want my dear Scorpio to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. Also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. Okay, I will just tune in for a few seconds here to you and your situation in December, Scorpio. So this is the new bottom of the deck, and we have the 10 of Cups in reversed. So I'm feeling this is a really lovely relationship, but people are not really realizing its value when while in it. Then we just see the problems and how we can be hurt or threatened, or how the other person did this thing that we didn't like, or that thing that we couldn't approve of. So the love in itself and how you were feeling or how they were feeling before you met, it's totally forgotten at this point. And this is the old bottom of the deck, and it's the Knight of Cups, and I feel here was when you were still hopeful, or you still had this very fresh view on each other, and you felt, oh, this is the person that's the answer to my dreams. This will be my best friend ever, or this will be my love forever. We will marry. Or so it was a lot of hope there. And then I don't know if I guess that the ordinary life came in, and also the freshness kind of evaporated over time, and also you are probably projecting your own fears towards them, and they are projecting their fears onto you, and then it's this mess. Okay, so this is what's on your mind about the person most on your mind. This is the situation with said person, and this is what's on their mind about you. Your feelings towards them, the bond between you two, their feelings towards you. This is your behaviors and attitudes, outcome for December, and their behaviors and attitudes. So start with the situation here, and we have the 9 of Coins. So everyone is trying to prove themselves individualistic in this situation, that you can take care of yourself, you don't need anyone else, you don't want to be too dependent on the other person. This seems to go both ways. We don't want to be too vulnerable in the situation. We don't want to lose our own footing, and we don't want to lose our own foundation. So we can come off as we really don't need the other person in this situation. That we are, might be a person craving a lot of alone time. We can also understand that people can get overwhelmed with too much intimacy, and after a while we need to rejuvenate our batteries and maybe be a little bit on our own, also to figure ourselves out. And this is what's on your mind about this situation. And we have the 8 of Coins, we have the 9 of Coins here. So you probably want to fix it and give the other person space if they need it, or try to make them feel welcomed if that is what they need. If they need to be drawn in by your warmth. You're also prepared to better yourself, better your ways, talk in different ways, communicate yourself and your needs in different ways, and do things in different ways. So you seem very open. It's much what I saw with the Page of Pentacles, that you seem very open to fix things, and maybe you don't really see the problem either. And it might be that I don't want to say that someone is creating this, but I'm feeling that the Knight in Pentacles in the reversed is a little bit creating this, like a hen out of a feather, making something like molehill, making something where there's nothing, and maybe getting irritated with you, maybe just to self-sabotage, but we'll see. This is what's on their mind about you. And we have the Star card. So I think you have awoken a lot of hope in them, and that kind of freaks them out, because if you are all the answer to their prayers, and they met you and it became such a wonderful dynamics, and then what will happen if you don't want them anymore, or if you are gone, or if you don't need them anymore? So I'm thinking they're almost preparing for a future that's not really here. This is 17. 1 plus 7 is actually 8. This is connected to the Strength card, and here we have the Star card about healing. So I think that both people have really good intentions in this situation, but I'm feeling that this person here might, as we saw with the Queen of Swords, might start to judge you for things, or pick on the little things and try to find, it's almost like they're trying to find a problem with you, so they can say, yeah, I knew it, they weren't as good as they showed themselves to be, and I knew they were going to treat me like this. It's some kind of need for control, which is making people become a little bit self-destructive, and they have been vulnerable before in situations, and then bad things have happened, and now they feel maybe the same vulnerability, and they're afraid that the same thing will happen, because we can see this person is nude here, so they are very vulnerable to you, almost like even skinless, and that can make a person act in very radical or overdramatic kind of ways. So if a person is showing a lot of hostility towards you, or a lot of coldness, and they're hibernating from you, withdrawing from you, things like this, it's very likely that this person kind of waits for the other shoe to drop with you, that you will show your true face, and that true face doesn't really love them or want them in their life. So this is the bond between you two. And we have a 5 of Swords. In the reverse, it's the time after the fighting, time after, our own bitterness and our own judgmental views on the world have shown its ugly face, and we have had some kind of interference or some kind of battle between us. But afterwards here, we don't really know what happened, why were we feeling this way, or why did we even start this fight? What was the fight about? Why did I even become angry with this, or why did this person get angry with me? So that is like a clear sign that we weren't really fighting about the things we were fighting about. There's a deeper issue that hasn't been really revealed here. And I'm thinking it has nothing to do really with this relationship. It's something to do with people's expectations, that they expect things to go south, and then it goes like south. Okay, so this is your feelings towards them. And another 8. You want to be the stronger person here, not to kind of oppress them, but you want to be the bigger person. You want to be the person that fixes it. You try to be calm and, a rock in the storm, or a shelter in the storm. You want to not have these problems. You want to solve the problems. You don't want to move on from this point and be able to go into more harmonious state of this relationship. This is their feelings towards you. And we have the Hermit. So they are really hibernating, and they feel unsafe. They want to go into their shell and maybe lie there in fetal position and comfort themselves, because they feel very vulnerable in this situation, and maybe they have given you too much, or given you too much power in this situation, too much power over them. they have letting you in too far, and now they need to find a way to bring the wall back up so they won't get hurt. I want to see if we can find out what's troubling this person here. Rigid. The wall back up. 30. Is there a stone wall that stands between you and others? Could that wall be inside of you? Now is the time to become more flexible and to drop your rigid expectations of yourself and of others. Don't be afraid to drop your guard a little too. If you are willing to let others in, you will see a benefit in these connections. Now the meaning here is that you recognize the wall that others may have put up. Don't take it personally if they won't let you in. This is their way of coping, and it has little to do with you. So they are trying to cope, and they have put up these walls. And it's because you made them feel vulnerable, and they don't believe that someone can be this wonderful as you, and that you will kind of lure them out in the open field and then jump them as a predator. So everything that you do that's nice is probably being interpreted as false in one way or the other. That this is just something that you show, but it's not something that you won't be able to keep your promises or your the things that you say right now. And this card also came, so I'll read this too. Confidence. 42. There are a few of my chosen ones who have the confidence and courage to live forever. There is one such immortal being who has kept this oracle safe in a castle in the Isle of Skye to be given to you when the time is right. The time is now. This is your time. The world needs you. Much is going to be asked of you as you move through life's challenges and receive my gifts. Know that I have chosen you and that you have everything you need to make the right decision. Walk with your head held high and take the next step towards your goal with confidence. I will be with you every step of the way. I'm feeling that this is you, and that you're asked to have a very non-reactive attitude to this situation. It's no need to put any more fuel to the fire here. Because this person is, skittish as it is. And if they are in any way abusive to you, this doesn't apply to you. But if they are not an abusive person, they just act cold and elusive in one way or the other. Being strong in this situation will actually help. You can do a real good deed towards this person and show them that you are there no matter what. So try to not become too bitter with this person, maybe coming and going and disappearing into themselves, and before they wanted to be with you all the time and now they don't want to be with you and they hibernate and they hide. It's them trying to, they want to put themselves in a position where they can survive even when you are gone, even when you are not there. So they're trying to win back themselves or win back their own footing, because they feel that they are losing their footing when they're with you, and they want to give up their whole life to you, and they know that it's not a responsible thing to do, and they also are scared that if they give too much of themselves or open themselves up too much to you, that they will be brokenhearted later. Oh, yes, okay. So this is your behaviors and attitudes. And this is drama, okay? This is drama queen Scorpio in the reverse. So it shows you probably taking it very personal and feeling that you have done everything in your power to be nice towards them. Why are they still withdrawing? And you have even tried to communicate with them, but you can't talk to this person. So, okay, we'll see their behaviors and attitudes. And we have the Four of Swords in the reverse. You're not acting your best self here, not you, not them. So this is going to, of course, it's going like on a train track to this repeating our karma destination. And I'm feeling it's kind of unnecessary. So you can't stay totally solid when the person is neglecting you. When they are neglecting you, focus on other beautiful things in your life. But whatever you do, don't take their behavior personally. They have, a lot of troubles and issues with themselves. They don't trust the world. They don't trust the people in the world. They don't trust themselves. So they really feel like they are walking on marshland, that when, like at any point, the ground underneath them will give yield and they will drown. So you can't ask too much of this person right now. They, as I said, they have enough with themselves. And with the Four of Swords in reverse, they're probably not going to take much responsibility in behaving in any better way. It's this is like the morning when you wake up with your face to the ceiling because a spirit entity or like a demon has taken over your life, and this is how they feel. So they have enough with their own problems right now. Well, as I said that, there was a fly. They have moved in over the winter, and it was killing itself in the lava stream of my candle. So I'm thinking again, it's a symbol of this person and how they are very self-destructive and they are causing their own problems. No one else is causing it for them. And they choose again and again to jump into this place of misery instead of just being friends with you. It would have been so easy. They didn't have to create this drama here. Four of Swords. See with the outcome. High Priestess in the reverse. So they have something pressing that they would want to. They have like something they could share with you. And maybe you would be the person that could truly understand them. And they feel like, I want to say this, I want to say this, I want to say this, but they aren't. Okay, both the Four of Swords and this card is saying they won't tell you. And if a person won't tell you what's bothering them, and you can ask them what's bothering you and they won't tell you, that's not going to help, and it's not going to lead the situation forward. So unfortunately, you don't have much power in this situation, since it seems like this person is causing most of the problems. You have some over dramatic reactions to their behavior that's maybe is unnecessary, but in the big scheme of things, there's not much you can do. If someone chooses to shoot themselves in the foot, they will shoot themselves in the foot. So you're not a babysitter. Okay. Mountain. Mountain out of a molehill. Thank you. Yes, they're really doing that, huh? Making mountains, and it makes you feel like you have done something wrong, like it's something wrong with you, or their suspicion, how they are like walking sideways and looking cross-eyed at you. It's not helpful either. So you have the capacity to flow around any obstacle. This is the time to adapt. Sometimes you come across what appears to be an insurmountable obstacles, like a huge mountain that separates you from your success. You might think that climbing it or chiseling away at it is the answer, but why take such a treacherous, tedious approach? Be like the rivers that flow around mountains naturally. You'll move past this obstacle relatively quickly if you choose the easy way around. This is the time to adapt to your circumstances. If you do decide to climb, remember to take one step at a time, opting for the next right action. So it's very clear that the divine is here advising you to don't take this situation personally. Aim your energy towards more light-hearted, fun people. And I'm not saying ignore this person, but try to have fun without them, okay? And what I'm feeling is that this will prove to this person that you were one of them, and you will seemingly act like you never needed them, and that you could do so well without them, and all these kind of things. And it feels unnecessary. I would want you to be there and prove to them that they could be worthy of love, but maybe they need to prove that to themselves. We have two other cards here, and I will take this one. one ring circus. Yeah, so this person is a one ring circus. They imagine the problems in their head and they create it in both of your lives. And so there's no need for more circus artists in this circus. Can be only this one. Independence is key now as you step into your journey today. Others may not have the vision or resources that you need. Recognize that all the wisdom you acquired along the way makes you particularly competent, capable of moving forward with assurance. Self-reliance, is important. I was trying to make it into another word. Another aspect to consider is creating and maintaining clear boundaries between you and another. Be discerning about your partnership at this time. When you know who you are and have a healthy sense of where you end and another begins, you are able to enter the best kind of relationships and will attract people who mirror back your wholeness. Interdependent relationships are always mutually supportive, stimulating, and transformative. You can achieve anything at this time. So let them have their one-person circus on their own and don't engage. It's up to them to realize what they are doing. We can take the last card as well, 11, Balancing Act. 15, 14, 11. Great. You are calm within, no matter the fluctuations of other conditions. So this is kind of, your list of how to act here. These are times when things seems a bit topsy-turvy, and it feels as if you are juggling 1,000 balls in the air, trying to maybe make yourself happy, try to make the other person happy, and the third person, and the fourth. You're unsure of your footing. Now is the moment to evaluate which areas of your life need balance and then restore equilibrium. Choose harmony over discord and great success will be yours. You'll find inner stability when you choose a balanced, focused and level path. So I think try to change this a little bit. Don't take it personally. Okay, know that, okay, they screwed up. They are creating like mountains out of molehill and being this one person dramatic circus. So you don't have to add to it. You can say, okay, I'm sad to see you go. I would have preferred you being here, but rest well and see you tomorrow. So try to, be nice and non-reactive and also show that you will be able to cope without them. And go out, have fun with other friends, other relatives or other people in general, and try to let them go and sulk on their own in their, home, and don't let them drag you down. That's the main focus here, okay? Because they need to realize I'm the only one sitting at home sulking. Everyone else have fun. They told me that I could come. They told me I was welcome. They told me they would miss me. And here I am at home. And what am I fearing really? So then they can come to that conclusion all on their own. So stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and fate will bring you romance. So stay particularly optimistic about your own self-worth. Don't start to second guess yourself and think that probably did something wrong and this person, they think this of me and that of me and they have this crossed-eyed look at me, so probably I did something, I don't know what it is, but it must have been something. I need to figure out what it was so I can fix it so we can be friends again. Don't go down that road, okay? Stay optimistic about your self-worth and that you did the best you could, and continue acting from this point of balance, which will make you much more grown up, and you will be able to cope with this situation without being dragged down in a codependent circus together with this person. Okay. So, my dear Scorpio, I hope this helped. Thank you so much for watching. And if you like my content and want to see more videos like this on how to heal yourself and make yourself ready for that true romantic partner of yours, or if you just want to work on your spiritual growth, Remember to subscribe and hit the bell notification to get a heads up when a new video is ready and waiting for you. You can also get access to my premium content membership if you click the join button and follow the link in the description box. And you can also help my channel through sharing the videos with like-minded that would need to hear this as well. To not miss out on any other of my content, you can visit my channel. There's a lot of different playlists with your favorite videos. If you click the arrow to see more, you will only see the 12 last videos or so on that playlist. Rather click the headline to see all the videos that the playlist contains. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me. I'm truly grateful for my wonderful, loving and supporting viewers. Until next time, take really good care and bye-bye.